Hey guys, it's me, Dark Renegade F50, and I'm coming to you back with another review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Masterpiece, MP-24 Masterpiece Star Saber. I don't know what else guys, like, I've been waiting for this figure for like forever. Like, this Masterpiece figure is absolutely phenomenal. This is actually a fan's choice that was done in Takara in Japan, where fans got to vote for the next character in the Transformers franchise to be made into a masterpiece figure. And lo and behold, they chose Star Saber to be the next figure. And Japan, thank you very much. I watched Victory. Great show. It's not that bad, but most of the popularity comes from the character Star Saber, which is this guy right here. And as you can see, he is just a massive figure. Like, he is a super long jet. Like, the length of this guy is just incredible. So here's a 360 view of him. As you can see, he's on a stand. The stand is actually a shield, which, you know, he comes with these extra pieces here. He comes with a hilt for the saber blade. A smaller hilt for Saber's robot mode, a smaller sword for him. Not only that, the thrusters here and here and here and here, they're actual die-cast pieces. If it's one thing that you should know about Transformers Masterpiece figures, is that they should always have die-cast. The lasers, the laser rifles at the front of the Super Jet are actual die-cast as well. Overall, this figure is just amazing. Now, not only that, this version also did come with the special collector coin. And as you can see, it's the front chest piece of Star Saber in the super robot form. If we open it up, you get this is the regular Saber's chest, which is blue and everything, has a nice Autobot logo there. And if you open that up, you get to see the coin number 24 in that Star Saber's super head mode. And this is bronze, in case you're wondering. Usually most Masterpiece coins are silver, but this one's bronze. So for me, I like to get the coins. They're actually not bad. You know, I like to collect as much things as I can for any piece. Anything that comes with extra pieces, I'm down for getting. But yeah, so I mean, this is just an absolute fantastic jet mode. I can't stress it enough. He also comes with this rifle, which pegs on here. This could be used for Saber's regular robot mode and super mode as well. He's just loaded to the teeth. So not only does he have lasers at the front, he has lasers on the top here for the helmet, but he also has missile launchers as well. And all you gotta do is just open these canisters up and it reveals yellow missiles. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. Yeah, so those are definitely yellow. It comes with missiles in the shuttle mode. But yeah, so I'm gonna switch back and we're gonna get this guy detached from the V-Star and we're gonna take a look at Saber's regular jet mode. And here we are with Saber's regular jet mode. So this pretty much came off from the V-Star. When you're trying to put him into the V-Star, make sure right here, the button, you gotta make sure that's all pushed. You gotta push that all the way down, so that way it releases the mechanism. Because as you can see here, at the back of the jet, there's a hole right there. It has to latch onto a little groove inside of the back of the jet right there. So make sure you got to be very careful when you're taking him out there. But other than that, here is the regular jet form. And honestly, I actually do like Saber's regular jet mode, just like this. It looks more, I don't know, proportion. It looks more like a better jet to me. I don't know, for some reason I've been displaying him mostly like this in his jet mode, and you know, it's just a phenomenal design jet piece. I mean, it's mostly, as you can see, red. Autobot logos on each side of the wing here. He has gold chrome, which will obviously be his chest piece. The thrusters on this jet are die cast as well. So I'm actually quite surprised Takara put a little bit more die cast metal in this piece alone. Also too, Not only that, the most important part of him is the brain of courage, which you can see riding in the cockpit right there. And I have to tell you, he is very, very, very small. Very small. I'll just get him out here and show him to you guys. So here is Brain of Courage. And for a little guy, he is absolutely detailed to the teeth. I don't know if the camera can focus on him. There you go. Just a little bit. But yeah, he has a lot of detail. He's pretty much a mini version of Star Saber's combined form, his super mode. He has slight detail in the eyes. They're actually blue. He has a yellow head crest. His face is mostly painted silver. And he has little detailed thrusters on the top of his chest, which, you know, is pretty much from this part here of the jet. But yeah, articulation, his arms can go a full 360 going around, of course. And his legs can move back and forth, as you can see right here. But yeah, he is a very vital piece to the whole set because he activates a very special gimmick with Saber's robot mode, which I'm going to transform off camera, and I'll showcase that for you guys. But yeah, overall, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. It's very detailed, but again, you cannot lose this piece. If you lose this piece, then you're kind of screwed. But even if you do lose this piece, he still transforms even without the gimmick in place. But again, you want to make sure you don't lose this little guy because he's very tiny. Not even joking. So anyway, I'm going to transform the jet off camera and we're going to take a look at the gimmick and Saber's regular robot mode. So here we are back, and as you can see, here is Saber transformed in his robot mode. Now as you can see, again, very impressive. The silhouette of the robot body is absolutely fantastic, very well designed. Now as you can see too, he doesn't have a face. This is where this little guy comes in, because you have to put this little peg hole and basically open his chest cavity where the Autobot logo is right here. Get your fingernail, just lift that down, and as you can see, there's an actual elevator in there. And basically you got to peg this little guy in there. Make sure he is straight and flush, not crooked in any way, otherwise this won't work. So hopefully this will do it for me on camera. So all you got to do is find the peg hole. Hang on, I think it's a little loose. There you go. As you can hear, that clicked into place. Lift this panel up, and I'll see if I can get a close-up here. As you do that, his face will go up into the head cavity. That is an awesome feature, and that also was on the original G1 figure as well, which unfortunately I don't have in my collection. I wish I did, but if Takara is smart, hopefully we might get an encore of that figure. But the masterpiece is just as good. Now, he has a couple of accessories that you can also put in the robot mode. You can put his rifle in either hand here or that one. Also, too, I forgot to mention on the V-Star. Well, I should probably show this off. You can probably put him on the V-Star and he can ride it. But again, I don't have the display stand to show that. What I was trying to do is that these two little slots are actually components where you can store the saber blades. On this side, it's for the smaller blade, and for this side, it's the larger main saber blade. So basically, you just flip this piece up, and with your fingernail, hopefully this won't be any problem. There we go. You can take out the blades themselves. The smaller one only fits on that side, the big one only goes on this side. And here is the hilt for his normal robot mode. You just slot the blade in, peg it in, and there you go. There's the blade that he usually uses in the show when he's in this form. Getting the sword on the hand is actually quite tough because there's a groove there which will fit only a certain way in the arm. His hands are actually articulated. But yeah, he has pretty much same movement, knees can bend, legs don't go out. He has another joint in the legs so they can move forward for combining into the super robot mode. The front of the regular jet becomes a shield, which is also the main saber blade for the combined form. So basically you take the blade and you want to slot it in. And this actually takes a while because it's not that easy for me to get in here sometimes. Do I have the fan open? Nope, I don't. And there he is holding the regular sword. Oh, fell off. Yeah, for mine, it's kind of hard to get it in there because it's very thick plastic. But again, he can hold it if you take the time to actually fiddle around with it. And he actually can hold this rifle as well. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, now I'm going to show you his combined form. I'll be right back. And here is Star Saber, all combined, all transformed. And as you can see, he is out of frame because he is that big. As a matter of fact, he's actually bigger than MP Ultra Magnus. So here he is, all combined. And as you can see, he still has the regular saber head. And with this, here is his combined mode helmet. And it's actually designed where I can unclip it and actually put it on his head. So let me just do that for a second. Okay. Take this clip off. Yeah, easier said than done. The clip is actually pretty tight on this guy. There we go. Take that off. So here is the combined mode helmet. And basically you want to open the antennas, rotate them upward. Flip down the face. Position the antennas however you wish. There he is. So we can focus on that. Well, you get the idea. Anyway, it just goes on top of his head, and boom. So there he is with the head. He's absolutely amazing. This piece is just worth it. If you are if you're not even a Transformers fan, just get this for the robot mode. If you're just a robots fan in general, get this guy. You will not be disappointed. Again, he retains most of the articulation. He's double jointed at the elbows right here. His arms can maneuver outwards. He has nice ratcheting joints at the legs here, which you can hear. His feet are quite posable. But anyway, the main attraction for the robot mode itself is the saber blade. And of course, this is the hilt. This is actually the extended hilt because there's actually a smaller hilt inside the sword as well. You can actually flip this up and turn this piece around, and he has a smaller hilt, which is this. But this is actually meant for Saber's regular robot mode, but I barely use it, but it's there. If you want to use it, go right ahead. I'm just kind of surprised they were able to integrate this in this piece alone for the front of the jet, which is actually quite amazing. And then this piece, you have some slot and a little peg there, and it just goes over these tabs, and it just goes right in place. And of course, the front of the nose cone opens up because, like I said before, the larger blade is stored on this side of the robot, and you want to just get that out. Oh, actually, just do it this way. Let's get it from behind. Pull that out. And here is the main blade itself, the larger one. And of course, this easily gets fingerprints and such all over the place. But you could just take a tissue, wipe it off, and it'll be good as new. So you open this piece, and as you can see, there's a small peg and a larger peg. The larger peg has to clip in here, and the small peg has to clip in on that side over there. So you got to make sure you get it carefully in. Just place it in the sword, just like so, and close it up. Make sure you click it into place without breaking anything, and voila! There is the saber blade in all of its glory. It's pretty big. It's say it's about 10 centimeters long if I had to guess. or more. I'm not sure. I'm just making an estimate. But yeah, this is absolutely a wonderful blade. It is just fantastic. And of course, he can hold it. So I'll just show that off. As for the finger articulation, his index finger moves, his thumb doesn't move, but the rest of the 3 fingers, or the 4 fingers here, they move. So he does have individual articulation. Oh, let me just situate the head. And voila, there is Star Saber holding the Saber blade. Like I said, guys, this piece is just absolutely amazing. You gotta get this for your collection. Even if you're not a Transformers fan and you're just a overall robot fan in general, Gundam fan, whatever, buy this. This thing is just phenomenal. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. And of course, I might as well show off the shield here. So just make sure I get it into position here. Open up the hands. And there he is, holding the shield. This is incredible. The amount of detail that was put into this, again, I would like to thank the citizens of Japan for voting him as the next masterpiece. And honestly, I hope Takara does this more often. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they make a masterpiece Victor Leo, because he actually does combine with this guy in the anime itself. Just overall, like, I just hope it happens, and you know, the Masterpiece line in general is booming. We're gonna get Masterpiece tracks next, Road Rage, and rumored to be soon announced. Hopefully, we get a Masterpiece Ironhide. We don't know yet, but again, this line isn't going anywhere, and that's the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, this is perfect 10 out of 10 figure itself. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a review of the Masterpiece MP-24 Masterpiece Star Saber, and this has been Dark Renegade of 50, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.